What would you guys start doing if I just started my videos like I started a podcast? Like, would you guys freak out? Would you guys love it? Like, hey losers, what's up? Oh, that feels too 2016. Never mind. Anyway, I'm in the dark because the overhead light is terrifying and my lights that are typically under my bed are broken. The fuse blew this morning. Anyway, on today's video, I'm going to be talking about my first semester fails. There's a couple, which is crazy because it was only 15 weeks. So there's a couple, okay? I don't even know how I'm gonna break this down, but I feel like we'll just let it be. We'll just rant, you know? Don't do any of these. If you can prevent these from happening and you're not in college yet, or you are in college, don't do them. Don't do them. Don't. From somebody who seeks academic validation from herself, don't do these. First one, not knowing how to study. As a 4.0 high school graduate. Guys, in high school, I got by memorizing, okay? Like, I got by memorizing how to do this formula for math. How these French words are conjugated. Okay, like, I didn't have to study. High school, high school, all about memorization. College is all about application. So, I had to learn how to study this semester. Was not fun. I feel like I'm blending in with my surroundings. I had to learn how I learned, essentially. That's what learning how to study is. You learn how you learn, so you can learn how to recall on your own time. That was a learning curve. I think I cried about tests every time I took one, which actually goes perfect into my next fail. I got 50s on like 4 or 5 exams. Hey. It was 5. Okay. All of my calc and 1 bio exam. Or was it 2 bio exams? Guys, this makes it sound like I'm not smart. I promise I have something up here, okay? Long story short, I failed a lot of my exams last semester. And that goes back to learning how I learned, learning how I need to study. Although my calc professor, I'm pretty sure she had it out for me. I have her again this semester, so I'm not going to talk much crap about her, but I feel like she had it out for us secretly. Or maybe it was just the math department in general, but calculus here is known to be hard. So if you go to Virginia Tech, fair warning, calculus is hard. Yeah, as somebody who seeks academic validation, failing over around about half of the exams I took, I think the amount of times I came back to class and cried should have been a warning that I was not having a grot Tim when I was Chicken Crit. I just wasn't. Yeah. Biggest takeaway, learn how you study before you come to college. Learn when to study. Try your hardest on your exams. Which, don't procrastinate either. I procrastinated because I was like, guys, I can do this and get an 80 on it. It's fine. because that's what happened in high school. I could wait until literally the morning of and still get an 80, at least. You can't do that here. I swear the professors know how last minute stuff is, and they'll give you C's just because you turned it in before the due date. Like, you actually have to work here. You actually have to do your work and try in college, and that's something my high school didn't prepare me for. I guess it also kind of goes into me almost failing a final. Can you guess which one? If you said calc, you're wrong. It was actually bio. I almost failed bio. So my bio professor last semester was actually known for making his exams a lot harder than other bio professors. I didn't fail miraculously, but I was close. Also, I'm so sorry for all the background noise. I'm in my dorm. It's 2 p.m. on a Monday. I feel like these people should be in class, but whatever. I didn't fail. I got a 67, but I almost failed, which I would have failed bio completely. And you'd be like, a 67, that's passing. Not for the bio department. Because it's a 7-point grading scale. So I almost failed a bio exam. So academic-wise, I didn't know what I was doing. I relied too much on high school, how I did it in high school. And I kind of had to relearn how I learn and how I work academically. But now I feel like I'm feeling pretty confident in my academics this semester. You know, I have a good group of people that we all get together and do homework, and we all study together. And I'm actually understanding concepts that I didn't understand last semester. So learn how you are academically before you go to college, because it'll help you so much more. Moving on though, I went home the first 2 weekends. I moved in on a Wednesday and went home Saturday morning. But that's because I forgot my medication. So I forgot my medication that I needed. It was like a weekly medication. So I had to go home and grab it. And then I just stayed for the weekend. And then the second weekend, I was just so homesick. I was like, I need to go home. I cannot physically function here. Little forewarning, just stick it out as long as you can. I am a very home-rooted person. I tend to miss home a lot. And what I do is I go for as long as I can before, like, thinking about home makes me cry. And that's, like, fine, because then that's only, like, 2 or 3 times a semester opposed to every other weekend, like I was wanting to do at the beginning of last semester. And some of you are going to be like, that's still too much, going home 2 or 3 times a semester. Going home for 3 days, well, if it's 2 weekends, it's like 2 weekends is, for me, it's like 2.5 days, because I go after my last class on Friday. So 2 weekends would be like 5 days out of 15 weeks here. So it's not a lot, actually. But don't go home your first 2 weekends. Try to stick it out as much as you can, because that actually made me homesick for half of the semester. I would call my parents crying just because I miss home. Like, I miss my bed. I miss the dogs. I miss you guys. I miss real food. Like, it was bad. It was so bad. I also was really bad at socializing. Like, I found my group. I found my people. I don't know how. Because when it comes to socializing, I'm like, don't speak unless spoken to. Because I'm always afraid that I'm going to say something and somebody's going to think I'm weird. And then, like, put that against me for forever and just not want to hang out with me. So, socializing was also really hard. Because I was just like, oh, don't open up unless you're essentially asked to open up. Because you don't want to open up to people that, like, are going to be like, you meet them in the beginning of the semester and then you never talk to them again. You know? Yeah, I was trying to think of another thing with socializing. Peer pressure. I didn't get peer pressured this semester because I knew what I wanted. was like stuff like that, or what I didn't want, I should say. But like if you're hanging out with friends and they're like, oh, we're going to a frat, we're gonna go to a frat, and we're gonna get totally wasted in this frat house basement, and somebody's definitely gonna try to make moves on me, and you just don't want to go, just say you don't want to go. Don't go because everybody else is going if you know you're not gonna have a good time, okay? I'm LIVIN and I have not been to a frat yet, okay? And that's because I know that I don't want a random man trying to kiss me when he's plastered. Like, don't be peer pressured into things. That wasn't a fail of mine, though. It's just like a PSA. Like, please don't get peer pressured into things. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. If you want to sit in bed and read, do that. That's what I did. If you want to go back to your dorm and do homework instead of going to a frat at 11 p.m. when it's 34 degrees outside, go and do homework instead of going to the frat. My sister would probably say otherwise because my sister wants me to go to a frat, but whatever. But I love how I was like, oh, there are going to be so many fails. And I guess I just talked too fast. But hey, it's really funny because I barely passed last semester, so I got to get like a 4.0 so I'm safe with my scholarships. Oh, get involved though. I got involved. I joined one club. Which, honestly, looking at it now is fine because the amount of homework I have due tomorrow, I have 6 assignments due tomorrow. And what am I doing? I'm filming. I'm making a video instead of doing my leadership homework because I don't want to allocate money that is not actually going to be my money. Sorry, guys. I forgot what I was talking about now. Was I talking about not procrastinating? I was talking about not, oh, I almost, well, hold on. I was talking about almost failing and then having to get a 4.0 to grad to keep my scholarships. And then I was complaining about leadership. Where was I going with that? Anyway, I guess the biggest takeaway from my fails, learn how you learn. Learn how you need to study. Why is everybody slamming their doors? It's not that serious. Anywho, I'm going to actually go do homework now because I have 6 assignments due tomorrow. So I love you all so much. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more college-specific content, like how I prepared for college or college as a first gen or whatever, if you want college content that's not just vlogs in my dorm, let me know. I will make them. Like, I literally just, guys, I'm literally just a teenage girl with her phone who uploads videos. Like, if you want a certain content, I'll do it. But anyway, I love you all so much, and I will see you all next week. Bye!